Welcome back, everyone, to Judgment. I am joined by my two good friends, Nick and Larry.
Hello.
And Larry is joining us, and he has no idea what's happening in the story right now.
Nope.
Uh,
All I know is Yakuza.
Yeah, Yakuza. All right, so this is Yagami. He's a lawyer, if you can't tell, as I beat the shit out of these guys. And do key punch, and basically explode that guy. I am a lawyer. I have one actual lawyer thing to my name, which was getting a guy out of murder. He was convicted of murder. I got him out because their evidence was incredibly shaky at best.
I
wouldn't say the evidence wasn't really shaky. Well, no, wait, okay, no, it was shaky.
No, it was...
Okay, the initial one was shaky.
The initial one was shaky. Because it's like, alright, there's no fucking... Because, you know, the part of the thing is, there's no fucking way that, what's-his-face... What was said was seen could have been seen. And it was obvious that the key witnesses were, if not lying, were wrong about what they were remembering. We find out they're lying.
To be fair, though, like, part of it, a big part of the reason why the guy got, was on trial
The reason he was an idiot.
was that
he was an idiot.
Someone hid, like, the body in the back of his truck. And like a dumbass, he was like, oh no, someone's gonna think I murdered this guy if I report this body. Let me go hide it.
So he drives out into the countryside and buries the body there without telling anyone. So that was a pretty fucking
was
dumb.
In a hospital, so like he was being tracked.
Yeah, a guy in a hospital who would have a guy who was in a hospital who would have a camera to like say what happened, or at least say that he wasn't the one who did it. So he's just an idiot. So we get him off on not enough evidence to convict, because, you know, that's how murder trials work. And then later that, I think, week or month or something, he's arrested again for murdering his girlfriend. And, like, their house is set on fire, the girlfriend was stabbed, like, 14 times, and he had a bloody knife. So, that one is pretty, conclusive evidence. Yagami, our main guy here, was like, oh no, with this exact expression, oh no, I'm the reason that girl got murdered. I can't be a lawyer anymore. Bah. And then he turned in his lawyer badge, and then decided to become a private investigator, which I would argue is similar enough that he kind of missed the point of his quitting of the lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same as being a lawyer, but it's similar enough. And then he works for a lawyer agency to do their research for them, so he's still just being a lawyer. Yeah, Yagami's an idiot, if you haven't. So basically, the entire game so far has been trying to figure out who is responsible for the murder of multiple Yakuza gang members by stabbing their eyes out. Yagami has named him the Mole. No one else calls him that, just Yagami. But Yagami seems to forget that, and then yells at me, what do they know about the Mole?
That's kind of fucking funny.
which is kind of fucking funny. So far we have been shot at about 11 times, I think.
That's a lot of times.
That's a lot of times. We are currently trying to find one of the guys who has shot us like 6 times. Try to stab us with a knife, try to drown us in a sewer. We're about to break into their headquarters. And again for like the 3rd time. This is after, when our friend because we're trying to fight him, and our friend was like, well, we need to fight him. Why don't we just break into the headquarters? That makes it really fast. Yagami went, no, that'd be dumb. We'd never be able to do it. And now we're about to do it, like,
Yeah,
30
then you
minutes
spent 2
later.
hours running
Okay,
around
word.
getting in the random fights.
Getting
before
in
the
random
game was like,
fights.
okay, time to continue the game.
Time to get into the game. You're gonna go assault their base now. That's a brief rundown of the basic story. Like we're missing a lot of the finer details, but that's brief.
Yeah, we pretty much just got to the part recently where they revealed all the actual conspiracy part, where it's like, oh, that one guy that on the trial thing was innocent the whole time. He was even innocent of his girlfriend being murdered.
Funniest shit about that thing is when they're like,
Does he turn into a pickle?
does he turn into a pickle? Funny shit I've never
Honestly,
seen.
that'd be a less ridiculous thing. If
All
it
right,
happened,
so what we discovered, which is something that I feel like he should have brought up in his trial, but he didn't, was that he got knocked out, and then someone injected alcohol directly into his veins with a needle.
Yeah.
And then he woke up and everything was on fire. And he just decided to not bring that up.
It wasn't just someone. So the person that actually killed his girlfriend and injected him with alcohol was the guy that killed the old guy originally that he was accused that he got off the murder of. And that old guy died because he was given a
dementia drug
that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
That's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing. That's another side plot.
For some reason, this guy like got freaked out over the guy getting off of the trial and decided to go like murder his girlfriend and then like frame him for it, so that way it looked like he actually murdered that other guy.
Now we need to point out. So this is a major dementia drug, or at least the news is all talking about. Of like, oh, it's the first drug that will actually be able to cure dementia, and like the government guy, I forget his like exact role of the medical of the CDC equivalent in Japan, is backing it. I don't think I need to point out the issue with like a drug that kills the guy who takes it almost instantly isn't exactly something that is gonna take long to be discovered.
Okay, but does it not cure dementia?
I mean, is death curing dementia?
No.
Nope, then no, it does not.
There was like a 15-minute section where they like explained what dementia was and how the drug worked
Yes.
in like a scientific medical way.
Which then, I guess, isn't accurate since, again, the drug kills you almost instantly.
Well, they explained how it worked in rats. There was like actual scientific charts and stuff. It was weird.
So, okay, the entire plot of this story hinges on the fact that one of the main guys behind the AD, not even the main guy, just one of, saw that it worked in rats, and instead of waiting for human trials, just injected a random fucking guy of dementia.
Huh.
Which is incredibly dumb.
It's problematic for sure.
And that is the event that a huge part of the plot hinges on. Is a government-funded thing deciding to just inject a guy instead of the human trials that would have had patients, like, lining up for it.
Right.
You would have found out it didn't work and it killed them, and that would have been bad. But that's also kind of the point of human trials.
And the whole reason that Yagami's involved is just because, like, the guy that we're going after now, like, did a crime and Yagami's upset about it.
Yagami's upset about it. because the guy was being sassy to Yagami, and we were his lawyer.
Yeah.
And Yagami holds grudges.
Yeah, because he was like, Yagami made him pinky promise that he didn't actually do the crime. And he...
and then Yagami found out he broke the pinky promise.
No.
No, dun dun dun. So now we've been shot at by that guy like 6 different times. Almost had our eyes gouged out. Had a 5-minute escape scene of us on a skateboard while they were in a car trying to run us over. Broke into an underground gambling den, beat them up, and then they threw frag grenades at us. And we're about to break into their base again.
Of course.
Once again, all for him beating a guy up and lying to us about it. Yagami owns grudges. Okay, 1 second. I need to close my VPN. Because it disconnects for a second. It does disconnect for a second. It takes a bit longer for a stream to get there. Stream's back. Because it has to change which server I'm on for the stream, so it takes a bit longer to restart. But we're back. So, one of the funniest things that has happened in this game so far is not even like a quest line or anything, just something that's happened. Hey guys, you having fun down there? Get how stairs work? I'm gonna guess not. So we went on a date with our girlfriend, and it's like, oh, you know, where do you want to take her? And I went darts, because Yakuza games, if you don't win the mini game, it's a bad date. And out of the options, darts was probably the easiest. So we start the game. I learned how the minigame works. So the first round, you know, I don't get anything. I get like just singles. The girlfriend goes up and gets 2 bullseyes in a row and then a triple. And I go, oh,
Yeah,
all right then.
Blood.
She's hustling me. And once again, we're on a date. So I get 3 bullseyes in a row. Which, from an outside perspective, it's not a gamer playing it and just, you know, learning the system. It's a guy goes on a date with his girlfriend, gets 3 singles, she gets 2 bullseyes, and he goes, ow! And then gets 3 bullseyes in a row. She goes again, gets, like a double, a triple, and a single. I go up again, 3 bullseyes again. Date ends, and she's like, wow, you're actually really good at darts.
Oh, you lost the first
Oh,
one.
I lost the first one, right? So it was
you did too bad in the first round to.
So then, what I saw is that I could buy a premier dart set for 500,000 yen. Which, from an outsider looking in, you see like the dart game. The first round is whatever. Then he sees that she's good and he gets 6 bullseyes in a row. And then he shows up to the next game of date to the dart area with 500,000 yen dart set. And goes, these are mine to use. It's very funny to me.
I think my favorite part is that fundraising that unlocked an even
fancier dart set. The miracle darts.
You're gonna have to put some money into that we can get the miracle.
Fine, we'll put a little bit of money in it. Boop. There we are. Whenever it funds, I'll get it. So, that's judgment so far. We're about to break in. Again, this is the base of the guy who's been killing us, been trying to kill us. This is our friend. He wears a V for Vendetta mask.
You ready, Yagami-san?
Very cool.
And, he's gonna help us. Which...
And he's a slut.
He's a slut.
Hey,
That's Yagami! We fought these exact goons 3 times in this quest line so far.
What a waste. Let's go, Yagami-san. Okay.
Where are we going? Into the building? Alright. And now we have, like a dungeon crawl thingy. Apparently. Oh, door's locked. I gotta pick it. I forget how to do this. Like this.
Nice. Almost there. Nice. Perfect.
I did it! I picked a lock! So you're saying where, Larry, that minigame has come up 3 times in the game so far. Sword guy! We've beat this guy up but once before, we have no idea who he is. We do, he has a katana. Or it's a knife now, I guess?
A knife tana.
Table, go! Table move, go! Ow. Secondary table, go!
Secondary table.
Secondary table move, go! Alright, ow. Alright, chair! Go! I'm not no one will ever convince me that there's any way to do Yakuza boss fights outside of just cheesing the fuck out of them.
That's how it's in every Yakuza game.
Yep. Cane Man! That is his name. Alright, he's entered his enraged state.
Okay, word.
But in the enraged state, any attacks they do to me permanently lowers my HP until I use a $50,000 item.
Do whatever it takes.
Alright, I
Sounds
guess
like a lot of fucking damage.
he's just leaving. Hey guys, have you heard of death? Hey. They bought half a second. Alright, I got my spear? Smite from God, fucker!
Really is unreasonable this guy would like lose to an unarmed man when he has a spear.
Smite! Oh, I mean, to be fair, I can smite him from God. Ow, ow, ow. Dying.
Let's go.
So, the reason I don't like combat in this game is every single boss has hyper armor. As you can see. And do you want to see my dodge, Larry?
Huh?
And most of their attacks break my guard.
Ooh,
And then they combo me.
You just hit the nene on him to regen health?
Yes! Hit the nene!
Still feeling.
Hit the nene!
That all you got?
Hit the nene!
Still feeling.
Ah, I've been beat twice!
Gonna have to try something else.
You just throw away... How many of these weapon canes do you have? That's the second one you've just thrown! Number 3? Hello? Hello?
Can't fight like
Grab one of
this.
those barbecues.
Find the light switch, Yagami-san.
The game usually makes you drop your weapon, so like
Yeah.
hard to move around. Gotta find the lights. Are you fucking serious, Yagami? Boop.
Thanks.
It's like, damn it, it's locked. I'll have to pick it. Damn it, I gotta hurry. Oh, alright, it's just locked. I gotta put my lock pick it.
Almost
Shit.
there. Nice. Almost there. Shit, stupid
God damn it.
thing. Nice. Almost
Pixel perfect.
Nice. Almost there. Nice. Got it.
It's very nice of the game to just kind of tell me. It's like, yep, you're there. Drop the nade. Ah! Alright, Larry. So, this guy just has a gun. Ah!
And he hasn't been using it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you see, like, you and your, like, 4 friends fist fighting 2 other guys, I don't think shooting into the fist fight is a great idea.
Surely you shoot before they start fist fighting.
Well, I opened the door and started just throwing hands.
Oh, that's fair.
All right, round 3.
This guy's tougher than he looks.
I'm leaving.
Keep walking away menacingly.
I'm walking away menacingly. I've been beat up twice now.
Oh, triple.
Ow.
Damn, you got hit in the back of the head.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with my kick move! Bow, 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 bow. Kick move! Okay, so you see how strong this move is. The way they balance it for the bosses is you can't hit them with it.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
I get usually 1 hit, then after that they're immune to it. Alright, so this is your 3rd cane. Is this one a sword or is it like a gun? It's a gun.
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 I
Alright.
used the 1 bullet in it.
Yeah, there's no way that has more than 1 shot in it. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna use my cheat item I have. One of them. I have like 11 because I bought the game. Alright, Larry. Energy balls. Bomb. Fire attacks. Lightning attacks. Yeah.
Heaven Strike Extract.
It's on cooldown. I use it. That was a smite. Which one do you want me to use?
You can't use the insta-kill?
Not for 9 seconds. Or maybe that's 9 minutes. Probably 9 seconds.
The energy explosion.
Energy explosion. BAM! BAM!
What you got?
BAM! These are infinite use, by the way. You just get it for buying the game.
Show me what you got.
Can you play the game without buying it?
Without using them? Yes, you just choose not to use them.
No, without buying. You play the. Is the game free and then you just choose to buy it?
No, if you buy the game, you get those.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
they're like the DLC that
They're-
became
ah!
They're the pre-order that became gifted purchase or whatever.
Yeah, it was pre-order bonus for like the PlayStation version, but you know, because it's not the PlayStation version anymore, it's I just use them because I'm not playing this game to have a hard combat, especially against when. So here's the thing, right? So one of the skills that'd be incredibly useful is the ability to re-guard. So if my guard gets broken, I can guard again. I need to find it in the city to get it. It's a hidden upgrade. Now, when I found out that basically all of the good upgrades you have to find in the city, not like learn, you have to find it, like better quick step, you know, better dodge, cancel my attack into dodge, you have to find them, I stopped caring about playing the game legitimately.
That's fair.
Not only you have to find them, you also have to spend an inordinate
I have to
amount of-
spend an insane amount of EXP for them.
Damn it. Stupid gun.
How many of these things do you have? Alright. So, like, is the light being out, is that gonna be a thing that happens again? Or, oh yeah, there it is.
Son,
Yagami-san, there,
let me guess. Turn the lights on.
my guy, the light button is at your feet.
Yagami's gone. I'm scared of the dark.
Yagami-san, hit the light. Oh, thank you, Yagami. I couldn't have done that. What is the point of having a, like, oh, the map's dark, hit the light, when the light switch is, like, this giant neon bright thing right in front of you at the start of the area? Okay, anyway. Lock door? Nope. So as you can see my health, that red bar, so that bar, that is just permanently gone health. That will, we can only get back by either spending $20,000 at a specific spot in the city, or, boop, or by, using a $50,000 item. Alright, now Larry, this is the shimmy suit. They paid a lot of money for the shimmy animation, so, like, we see it quite often. Even though it serves no real purpose. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just gonna shimmy on through here. Don't mind me. This is where I was. I'm gonna shimmy on through here, and then just kind of Oi, there we are. Hey guys. Chair. So, this game has no way to increase your defense value, unlike every other Yakuza game, just more HP.
Is HP regen in this game flat, or is it?
No HP regen at all. The way you do it is you buy 1,000 healing items, and these are all healing items. All these are healing items.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you just hit the Nene.
No.
No.
That's the pre-order thing.
What, hitting the Nene?
Yeah, that's a pre-order thing. So, but every single item in here, these are all healing items, and I've actually run out of a few. But the way you play this game is you have about 80 full heals on you, and you just kind of brute force every boss fight.
I like how you have all these cool stuff like these dumplings and these buns, and then you have a Jack Daniels.
Got a Jack Daniels! Sake Jack Daniels. I got 10 of them, actually. So, basically, every single one of these is at least, like, every stack of them is at least, like, 3 or 4 full heals.
Damn.
And all of these are incredibly cheap. Like, this is super easy to acquire. And the only time you really use them is boss fights. So, you know, my options, right, are either A, I just cheese through every single boss fight healing after every hit, or I use one of these dumb items that the game gave me.
Why did they look so realistic?
Why does it look so realistic?
Yakuza games weirdly use real pictures for like food.
Oh, I'm also
and
carrying around an
models.
artisanal shogi set. Oh, Larry, do you want to see Yagami's master disguises that he uses to go undercover?
Show me.
All right, we got street style. This is a regular. We got I can't go through them. We got hobo style, which is I wear a dirty coat. We got stakeout style. The only difference is I put on a beanie. We got work clothes, a golden suit, a vampire costume complete with makeup, and a suit. You can only use those in very specific parts of the game where it says you have to be in disguise now, player. Most of the time it's so I can sit next to a guy who's eating.
In a vampire suit.
In the vampire suit. Very, very inconspicuous.
Yeah.
This is a big building.
Still, my favorite part about the vampire suit is that it's like you're dressed up as a famous actor. It's like it'd be like dressing up as Tony Stark.
This guy
To-
would give up.
Well, no, it'd be like dressing up like
Robert
Iron Man.
Downey
It'd be like
Jr.
dressing up like
or whatever.
Iron Man specifically. Because I'm not dressing up like the actor, I'm dressing up like the actor's character. Wow, specifically. So, the reason I have the costume and makeup set is they asked me to be the stunt double for him, basically. So, like, it's a very accurate costume. Ow, my head. What? Why are you talking? You do nothing in these fights, Sugiura. Why are you like, get him, Yagami-san! Good job, Yagami! Oh, I gotta pick the lock again. This is the most I've ever picked the lock in this game.
there.
Before this segment, I had done this fucking twice.
Almost there.
They've done like the easier lockpicking game a lot, but yeah, this is the first time I've had to do this one specifically so much.
Because the game's like, we spent a lot of money on this minigame, we want you to use it. Just like how I had to
Took a lot of
do...
money to copy Skyrim.
Took a lot of money. God, technically it's
Which
Oblivion.
copied it. Well, no, I guess
It's
that
Oblivion.
wasn't originally Oblivion, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one was originally Oblivion. Even then, that's not... Oblivion was harder, because you had to, like, time it by... You had to time it, not
Yeah,
just...
it's good. Well, yeah, because Oblivion's locking system kind of sucked.
Alright, so what's this one
Like,
now?
it was good in concept, it just wasn't executed the best.
What? Oh, hold on. Do you want to explain? Do you want to explain what just happened there?
It's a replicane.
Anyway, I'm just gonna... Holy smite! Holy smite! As you see, as they tank through my insta-kill move and do fucking half of my HP and damage. Anyway. Anyway. Holy smite!
That does a lot of damage.
Done playing. Time to go in for the kill.
Do you want to explain that one?
I thought it was gonna be a life.
Holy smite! See, look at how much max HP I just lost from one attack. And that's what I mean by, like, I've kind of given up not just absolutely cheesing them. Because while I can deal with that, you know, I can grind through the game to get enough money to constantly buy the healing items I need. Is that fun?
Do what makes you have fun. It
Yeah.
is a video game.
That all you got?
No.
Still feeling tough?
Yep, that is almost all of my health gone in permanent damage. Fortunately, I do have the item to fix it. Are you dead now? Fucking 4 knockouts and like 4 crazy weapons. Anyway. Boop.
I like how you go through all those cutscenes when you knock him out. He
Remember-
doesn't even have a death cutscene.
Remember, like, my friend who got kidnapped from behind me?
Yeah?
I'm just gonna leave. Alright, bye. Have fun.
Hamura.
Hey.
Surprised you decided to stick around. Not gonna try and run?
Go fuck yourself, Doc.
Let him go right now.
What makes you think you have the upper hand here?
Amara, I'd just like to point out that you have the gun and you can just shoot both of them.
He needs information.
He sounds worried.
Good job.
You piece of shit!
Alright, Yagami, now is the time. There you are. Good job.
This time let's finish it for real, assholes.
Hey!
Did you just lose when you had a gun?
Yes. And then I cutscened him to death. And I think I punched him towards the gun. Yeah, he's dying. He got shot in the gut. He's dying.
Sure, what's the rush? This what you want?
What's the rush?
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Anyway, what if, and hear me out. Hear me out, what if I set my hands on fire? Did you think about that one? I bet you didn't, cause who the fuck would do that? Fire punch!
Man has grown weak.
Bah!
You just did it by his.
Kiryu just did it by demeanor. Tackle move. Chair. What is going on right now?
It's like a Jackie Chan movie.
Chair move. Kick. That is so much health gone. From a move I can't block and, unless I time it fucking perfectly, can't dodge. There's no point in the game in which you can't just heal. So, you know. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah. Bah, 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 bah. This is my God mode move that I can do base game. This isn't even upgrade. There's just a thing you can do. Bah. Alright, now Harbor, you saw a man set himself on fire, but have you seen a man become Goku? Pew 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 pew. I'm Goku.
That one does so little damage.
It does so little. It's so fucking bad, but it's funny. He shot fireballs.
Is it over, Yagami-san?
Yeah.
Couldn't be
That's
asked to help.
Well, remember he got kidnapped by like 6 of the guys, and I just kind of left him.
Me? It was just a scratch.
That's
How
you
do
need
you
to
feel?
go to the
That is
hospital.
a very bleeding.
You need to go to the hospital, my guy.
Still acting tough with lead in your stomach? Who you trying to impress?
Oh hey,
Yo,
hey, I'm here.
This is that guy in like the bright blue suit is he's been hiding out in arcade for an
My friend's right
arcade for like 80% of the game. You
two
just
get
kind of
into it,
bother him
Doctor.
once in a while.
There's something I still need to do
Hmm.
here.
You just like show up and it's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Go away.
This is our fake dad.
guess I'm joining your little party. Not even the threat of death can stop you guys.
I've been being threatened with death from the start of the game, my guy. Oh, I woke up now.
Hey,
Bam.
it's about time you give us
Bam.
answers.
Fucking threatening
I'm
him with
done
a gun
wasting
when
time
he
on
knows
you,
for
so just
100%
cooperate and
That
I'll
you
shoot
won't shoot it.
What? Your murderer friend abandon you? Not much use if he won't come when you need help.
He just wouldn't know right
Boss,
now, yeah.
listen. Things are gonna get ugly if I die here.
You know Yagami
God,
isn't
you're
gonna
gonna
shoot
survive
you.
the aftermath. It's not too late to put a stop to this.
Oh, here's the
Just end
conspiracy
this
where you
fucker
find out
and
there's
be
an
done
even
with it.
bigger guy.
And if I don't, the mole will kill us
It's
both.
not too late for both of you to get out of this. Now kill him so we can continue. Excuse
Some
me?
people you can't. And which am I wonder. Boss.
Oh damn.
Pick your poison, Hamura. You die betraying the mole, or you die defending him.
You hear that booing? That booing happens every time Yagami has a thought. The entirety of the game.
And every time it changes lines and every few seconds in the line.
We're going to bring this murderer to justice. Now tell me where I can find him, and his identity.
No.
Answer me!
No.
I'd rather die.
What?
Don't play.
Yeah, call his bluff.
You think I'm gonna
Call
let that
Yagami's
easy?
bluff. He's bluffing.
Pull the fucking trigger.
If you say so.
Gonna shoot next to him.
Huh. Didn't think you'd really stand your ground.
How? When? What?
We can't stay here. Who knows when his backup might arrive?
Are the Matsugani still after us?
When did you have time to fucking take the bullets out of the gun? You picked it up and handed it to
Guess we
me.
gotta figure out how to make you talk.
Huh?
Luckily, I've got a place in mind. You heard of the Honmaruen Cabaret? It's a Kyorei stronghold.
What?
What?
I'm sure your former prey will be thrilled to see you.
Once, actually no, the Kyorei actually like me now.
I don't know what can. I doubt you'll last, though.
It'll be damn interesting either way.
Did you load the magazine already too? My god, you are fucking fast.
He's a magician.
He is a magician. Yeah, like, Yagami would never shoot him. That guy would, though. That guy full on would. So that one's a bit more of
it's
a...
like, well, everyone in that room would shoot him besides Yagami.
Hey, Kyorei, guys. I know I've invaded your stronghold like 4 times and beat you up. More friends now.
Here he is.
Your patriarch
Man of the
likes
hour.
me, or something.
Glad you could make it, Hamura.
This guy was in one scene and I beat him up. That is his only,
It's
contribution.
a pleasure to meet you. Though if you ask me, dojo leadership should be better at keeping their dogs chained up.
Agreed. There is no excuse for how I acted.
Shioya-san, we're gonna make Hamura tell us who the mole is. Think he can keep us safe till then?
Maybe, maybe not.
This is what Chairman Kajihiro wants. You don't want to disobey his orders, do you?
Well, that's rude. I still haven't paid you back for what you did to me, if you don't mind.
You attacked
Settle
me,
that first.
dumbass.
For what I did? You're the one who kidnapped Mafuyu. If you ask me, you got what was coming to you.
You make a good point.
Fine. Under one condition.
What?
I get
Once
him.
you're done with him, you give Hamura to us.
That's fair.
Gladly. What, no witty comeback? I think that's a first for you.
Shut it.
See, here's the thing, though, right? With that, like, thing where we just said we're gonna give Hamura to him, Hamura has zero reason to help us because he's dying regardless.
Well, I mean, he'll die less painfully.
Less pain.
Maybe.
Maybe. Probably not.
It's like,
It's-
don't
it's-
you want to tell us what you want? We'll stop torturing you, then you can go be more tortured.
More tortured by guys who want to do it for revenge and have no real objective.
As Yagami gets closer to the truth, the trap is sprung. Details come at the cost of Kaito's blood.
Ah, my stomach. Yeah, so this is the game. We have these soap opera-esque flashbacks on every chapter for what we just saw.
A little further.
So this game is like over the top on purpose, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah, that's Yakuza games.
Yeah. In the mainline series, there's a guy who, again, so this is meant to be realistic, at least to a
Get your
degree.
fucking hands off me.
There's a guy who has a car running at him, and he just kind of stops it with his hands. He goes, "Hoo!"
This is as good a spot as any.
And he catches
You
it.
need any.
And then later on, that guy, with his bare hands, kills a
Hopefully,
kills a
it doesn't
grizzly
come to
bear.
that. Now, I think it's about time we got some answers. And you're gonna give them to us.
Kiryu, the main character for 7 of the games, canonically catches on fire when he
The one in
fights.
control of all this is Shono, the 89 researcher.
Doesn't do anything, he just canonically catches on fire when he fights.
Murdering for him.
Very funny.
I already have a pretty good idea. How about I guess?
The mole.
First time you used the mole was...
Oh, right, I have to actually.
God damn it.
Shit! Fucking... It's Waku or Hashiki. I can't remember which one's which. I think Hashiki.
for Hashiki, the vice director of the ADDC. He got beat to death 6 months ago, as you well know.
Bah!
Hashiki had a secret deal with Chairman Kajihira. Together, they were gonna poke holes in this 89 business and bring the ADDC to its knees.
You don't really need to poke holes in a drug that
Shono,
kills the people who
researcher
take
in
it.
charge of the drug, had a big secret he needed to keep hidden. Hoshki's little investigation posed a big problem. That is, until he got beaten down in the back streets of Kamurocho. Hoshki was fatally wounded by the mole.
The
survived for
mole.
another 3
Once again,
years,
only Yagami calls him
kept
that.
suspicion off Shono, and left practically no evidence. Only the most skilled killer could pull something like that off. In other words, the assassin you and Shono have been using.
Think you struck a nerve. You're a real crack detective, Yagami.
You know, I personally funded his time at
What are you fucking doing?
That's the bar.
I'm his real dad.
I'd say you made a good investment.
Man.
Paying off in spades.
What the fuck is
In
happening?
the middle of something here.
We're in an interrogation. By the way, I paid for his law degree.
I raised that boy.
I raised that boy. Alright, so this is how Yakuza games. I could now just kind of fuck off if I wanted to.
You could just leave.
I can just leave. So, this is gonna happen after every single question. The game's gonna come back out and be like, you can leave if you want to. Oh yeah, I'm actually missing a lot of health because this guy is an asshole. And punched me once for like half of my HP. Where's the mole?
So, where's your
What
friend?
are you doing,
No
Yagami?
clue. But he'll be here soon enough.
How would he
All
know?
3 of you are dead where you stand.
He says the mole's on his way here.
Oh, is he now? I'd love to have a chat with the lad.
Keep dreaming, pal. He'd wipe the floor with your back.
Ah, but you see, gun is a very good way to answer
Tell us
that.
who the mole is.
Which, they're Yakuza, they have guns.
Have those instruments handy?
Coming right up.
All right, I'll talk.
I'll talk. Don't,
It's a shame.
don't do the thing you're gonna do anyway.
Now, who is the mole?
The mole.
At first, he was just an informant feeding off the chaos that breeds in Kamurocho like flies.
An informant?
Yep, and he was trained by one of the best in the business. Rose to prominence after the cops busted his mentor. And that made the mole the top guy in the biz.
The mole.
Well, now he's not the only one who calls him that.
One of those situations.
I think the game
students
forgets
surpassed
that
his
Yagami came up with it.
Nobody could beat his
Yeah.
intel. Could get his hands on anything you needed to. Guns, forged documents, you name it.
Ah, yes, the two things that
We
exist.
Formed a nice little partnership. Started making a name for ourselves. Thinking about it, it's been about 20 years now.
And? Keep talking, or it's tools.
Snip, snip.
Once I got the gig as captain of the Matsugane family, I started relying on him even more. Let me tell you, the guy could dispose of a corpse like it was the easiest damn thing in the world. He had nerves of steel, and he's never even sworn up. Flash forward to a couple years ago, he said he was ready to start doing hits. That's when my big chance finally came. Honestly, I wasn't that big on the whole murder thing.
Weren't you using him to dispose of bodies?
That's what really brings in the cash. So I started touting his
Fuck, is
services.
this guy
around the
fucking
darker
Macbeth?
side of
I'm-
comedy.
It's like, I don't want to murder until I start to
Felt
murder.
like
Until I started to
pushed
murder.
you. This is no time for jokes, you fool. What? You don't approve of my methods? This city will swallow you whole if you don't got the cash. And protecting the family name doesn't come cheap. You think Kaido could have toughed it out with all his swagger? We'd have vanished by now.
To be fair, Kaido had a gun to his head and told the guy, "You better not fucking miss." He said, "If you shoot and I'm not dead, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass." Which is quite the threat when you have a gun to your head.
So, that's funny, because I spent my entire life chasing that dream for you. You fucking told me to strive for.
Let's get back on topic.
Let's get back on topic. Angry
Discuss your
eyes.
daddy issues later.
Tell me this. You started shopping the mole's services around. What then? What happened?
Oh, look at the clipping on Yagami's legs.
First hit.
Ooh.
Mark
Ooh.
was first.
Oh.
Vice director of ADC.
And Shono's the one who hired you?
So I heard. He always contacted me through someone else.
Wow.
Guy by the name of Ishimatsu.
Ishimatsu.
Short little guy.
We have
Always
never
had a
seen this guy before.
smile on his face. At the time, we all thought this was gonna be a one-off. Didn't do much prying, you know. Never even knew why they wanted the guy dead. We just took the 10 mil and did what we were asked.
They wanted him to die discreetly, though, right?
Pretty much. So he did. Ishimatsu took a real shine to us after that. A few months later, he was back with another job.
And that was?
Well, gathering test subjects for their 89 experiments and disposing of the bodies.
I feel like 100 grand to like kill and dispose of someone fairly high up in an organization isn't that much money.
So you just want me to abduct these Curie guys? You don't want them dead?
That is correct. And your reward is 100 million yen each.
That's a little bit better.
Real funny. Last time it was 10 for a hit job. Why give us so much more to kidnap a few guys?
Funny you should ask that. It could very well end up being more than just a few guys. We're not quite sure how many we might want. Perhaps just one. Or maybe even 10 might not be satisfactory.
10, huh?
The key point is, we expect this to be a long-term partnership. Given the sensitive nature of this task, naturally we expect...
We expect a long-term partnership, but it might just be
I
one.
sincerely hope this 100 million conveys the importance of that.
What about the Curie guys? What happens to them, huh?
They die. Is how this
It's
works.
unfortunately likely that they'll end up dead. Excuse me if this is presumptuous, but considering the amount I'm offering, would that also cover the body disposal? Or would that, cost extra?
Drop the fucking act, asshole! Where you getting that kind of money, huh? 100 mil just to kill one goddamn Yakuza?
I actually never said you needed to kill anyone. I only requested that you bring them to us. And then, you would just dispose of the evidence.
I
Who
don't
doesn't
see
like
where this
making
is going. You think the Yakuza are your tool?
You don't understand. My only role is delivering the message. My employer, he's the root of all of this.
The root.
And
It's Danzo.
you have no idea how many billions of yen he has to ensure his objectives are achieved.
Ah, many
What?
billions.
If you pull that trigger right now, who knows how decisive the retribution might be. Those billions could instead be shifted toward erasing you.
What was that?
Just think about it. How long will you be able to survive? Use your head, Captain Hamura.
Join us. Join the dark
There's no
side.
escape. Once you agreed to meet with me today, You all but guaranteed your participation and your compliance. So I strongly suggest you put the gun away. Does that make sense?
You guys are seriously that big, huh? Tell me more. Talk.
Allow me to answer your question. It's true that we have access to vast amounts of money, yes.
Yes.
But we're not the violent organization you...
We're the government.
Oh yeah? Who are you?
Elon
Ishimatsu
Musk.
I'm Elon
Name's
Musk.
Ichinose. The only reason I'm choosing to show you my face is because I've decided to trust
So that's the doctor who killed the old guy. That's the government guy. I don't know the background guy is the doctor guy's boss.
My name's Shono, Captain. I'm currently researching a brand new drug called AD9. A drug that could very well save Japan. Or maybe even the world if...
I have enough human subjects.
Where do I come in?
The reality of the situation is, we are under intense pressure to complete our work on AD9 expediently. To that end, Hamura-san, we'd like to ask for your assistance.
Wow. Wow.
Ichinose. So the Ministry of Health is
You,
doing this too.
Yagami, how did you not
Goes
connect
all the
this?
way
We
up.
figured this out in like chapter
Maybe it
4.
does. You familiar with the Medical Institute?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's home to the ADDC, and it makes a comfy place for all the health ministry execs to go retire. Well, it just so happens that the guy who founded it 20 years ago was none other than Ichinose. He rode that success all the way up to vice minister. In other words, his whole legacy's riding on the ADDC.
Wow, it's
89's
almost
gotta come
like if
out
they
on
hadn't
top.
decided to
Stay
test on random fucking people,
And he's really
there'd be no
Make
problems.
sure that happens.
Yep. Ichinose is not the only one profiting either. There are tons of parties involved, all being promised this much cash or that favor. If people have to die for AD9 to succeed.
But you haven't fixed the whole it kills people who take it. Like, if that's not fixed, this all goes away the second they publish the drug, which is the point of what they're doing. Plot is dumb. Alright, are we ready for the next, like, 5-minute cutscene?
Here's a question. Why'd you go after Kyorei guys for the experiments?
Just following Shono's orders.
Shono told you to?
Yep. He said there was a chance of the subject dying when we gave him the AD9.
Bit more than
Now,
a
if
chance.
regular old civilians started disappearing, that'd make the news in no time. But nobody'd notice a few missing Yakuza during a turf war.
So they
Only
were
natural
injecting
there'd be
people
some
without...
casualties, yeah.
I guess so.
What?
That wasn't the only reason, though. Shono said he didn't want to perform dangerous experiments on innocent civilians.
And what, these Yakuza deserve this somehow?
The Kaji
Why were you
Hyuga was
experimenting
one
on
trying
people
to
without
shut
dementia?
down the ADDC to begin with. And the Kyorei...
I
were
mean,
Kaji
probably to
Hira's
just
watchdogs.
try to make it stop killing.
A couple of dead thugs didn't weigh on him too much. But don't shoot the messenger. Shono's the one who said it.
You'll keep talking if you know what's good for you. Unless you want to go back to the hard way.
We haven't started the hard way.
What else could you possibly want to know?
Actually, I've got one more thing.
Who is the mole?
Oh, yeah?
You made it sound earlier like you weren't that involved in the killings. But that's not the whole truth, is it? In fact, I have something that shows you actively helped carry out the Kyorei killings.
Fucking do I?
Is
the broken camera. Kume's autopsy. I mean, just him beating it up, right? I mean, it's him beating the guy up who got murdered.
probably, yeah.
Right? Thinking,
Take a look at this.
take a look at this.
Check this out. Look familiar? It's camera footage of you abducting Kume. So tell me, why'd you take the fall? They even got your face on tape. You're not usually that sloppy. Answer me.
Answer me.
That was right after we axed 2 Curie guys, one after another. They started catching on. Wouldn't go around town alone anymore.
Keep going.
When your mark's that on guard, nobody's laying a hand on him. Not even a trained assassin. So the mole needed a hand. Someone he could trust.
The mole.
And that someone was me.
So what happened after you left Amur?
My guy took Kume out the back. Loaded him in the trunk of a car. Took him to Shono. Just like all the other 89 tests.
To the ADDC?
Wait,
No.
that makes the what happened so much stupider.
Someplace Shono and Mole said.
They take the guys to the ADDC, do the drug, it fails, they drive him back to Amore, stab out his eyes and leave him.
Gouge the eyes out.
No clue. He never told me. Maybe he wanted to make it look like a Yakuza killing.
That makes the time frame of that like so much worse. Because again, like the alibi he had before was that for like the 2 hours that he was laying there dead, he wasn't there. So like it took them like 2 fucking hours to go to the ADDC, do the drug test, have him die to the drug test, and then drive him back to the back alley.
It's just like, I feel
Next
like
up,
they'd
we
not
had
really
nothing
be
to do with
saving
the
any
Curie
drugs,
plant.
just
You
instantly
guys still
kills
used him
whoever
as an
takes it.
89 test subject. Or was there some other reason you had him killed?
Shintani's death.
Hey, Yagami, do you want to look at the guy you're talking to?
When we took care of Kume, I was the one on the hook for it. Let me tell you, ending up in the slammer for a murder you didn't do is scary shit. Made me think, wouldn't hurt to have some insurance.
Insurance?
Talked to Shintani before the trial, and told him this. If the pieces fall into place and I hang for this, look into Shono at the ADDC.
Wait, and Shintani just didn't do anything with that information?
Say.
He just didn't do anything with that?
Well, he didn't get charged with guilty,
But
so I
if
guess I
anyone
can't
found
use that
out I spilled
information.
the beans to Shintani, well, I'd be betraying the cause. So I told the bastard, only go digging if shit really
Oh, yeah, Larry, that reminds me. So there was a
Why
point
did he call
where he
Shono
found
if it
out
was
that
important?
people were trying to
Why
murder
start
me
digging it up?
and Shintani.
It's me.
Shintani, who is the guy
pretty
who
serious.
trained Yagami to be a lawyer, is like they have a history.
Yeah. I can tell.
Upon finding out that there's assassins trying to
I
kill him,
guess
the
he didn't wanna
extent
let you
to
go.
that Yagami did was to call him, reach voicemail, and then not leave a message, and go, well,
Key evidence.
I tried.
Shintani got recognition, sure, but it was only by association.
And then we just kind of, like, goofed
Nobody
around
said
for a
it, they all
bit,
knew.
and then we went to, like, the office that he works at, and we went,
You didn't stop
hey,
to
if you
show
see
up.
Shintani, could you tell him to call me?
Right when the
Again, like,
there you
and then we went, alright, bye!
hunting the real killer down.
And then we found Shintani in our closet with his eyes couched out.
Sitting around waiting for you to stumble onto the truth. Can't imagine he was sleeping well.
We might as well let this mole shit go. Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you know.
Shintani wanted to find the truth before you did. Wanted to earn his time in the sun.
And that's why he called the ADDC? To investigate the killings himself?
That's my theory. Can't back it up, though. Either way, the end result was the same.
He did.
Ichinose found out Shintani was trying to get in touch with Shono. Signed his own death sentence.
Apparently he didn't care about me, like, breaking into the ADDC on, like, 3 separate occasions. Oh yeah! So there was a part, Larry, where, Ichinose or whatever, had, like, some guards who were gonna, like, beat us up. We beat up the guards, take their uniforms, and then kind of walk into the ADDC, into the garage, and then we're like, well, we gotta wait till daytime, so we just kind of hung out in the garage smoking for like 6 hours. Then we go upstairs, and we're like, we need to talk to you, and 4 random doctors were like, hey, you can't be here, or like, you can't just come this way, you gotta make an appointment, my guy. So we beat up the doctors.
The doctors turned aggressive.
Who were 1 HP peasants. And then chased him down, beat up like 8 more guards, and then locked him in a room while we interrogated him, and then we just kinda left.
So, I had no choice but to silence Shintani. I even paid for the job out of my own pocket. And when it came to setting up a fall guy, we picked Ayabe.
Ayabe.
First, we got his gun.
This is Ayabe. He got knocked out, woke up with a bullet missing from his gun. He's a cop, by the way. Woke up with a bullet missing from his gun, and then decided to not report it.
Oh, he replaced the bullet he fired.
Ayabe's holster. That
So
meant that the bullet found in the body would have the rifling marks from his gun.
Ow, I got knocked out.
Which
That
meant
was
it an
weird.
unshakable fact.
Anyway.
that Shintani was shot with Ayabe's weapon. Face it, Ayabe's alibi isn't gonna hold water.
Fair.
The guy doesn't even remember who attacked him? Right. Nobody'll buy that. Never.
But you see, I had my phone recording.
Although, what if we caught the mole, and then forced you to testify in the trial?
Smells like burning.
What was that? What's wrong?
Either a gas leak? Yeah, burning. Smells like burning.
What?
Oh, you're all gonna
Boys must
die.
have finally decided to show up. You really want to meet the mole? Now's your chance.
Matsugane-san, we gotta go.
You too.
blah blah blah.
Get up.
Blam, blam, blam.
Didn't he tell you everything? Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and suggest you let me walk away.
I guess we want him to testify in the trial or something.
At least then you'd live. Isn't that what you want?
That's enough. If this Ministry of Health business is true, you're nothing more than a pawn to them.
I love that he's still
He's
wearing
a fucking
sandals
flip-flop.
or flip-flops, yeah.
Replaced.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You're an idiot, Hamura.
Huh?
Come on.
not enough cutscenes. Let us play.
I gotta fight the guys. Like, all of my backup disappeared somehow.
It's the Matsugane. They went and started a fire downstairs.
Did none of your guys try to stop them?
I've been waiting for this.
This is your fortress.
Captain!
Do you have a bomb strapped to you?
How many they got? Captain!
What are you doing? Well, he's dead.
And no one else, apparently. No one died to that.
To 6 sticks of dynamite.
The goddamn terrorists.
What the fuck was that idiot thinking? Is that a bow and arrow one of them had, or was it just a rebar? It was a rebar.
Yo, let's crack some heads.
I'm so confused.
We've got to go, Matsugane-san.
Right. Leave Hamura to me.
Let me guess, you're not gonna use that gun to help me out in any of these fights against guys who have been shown to be terrorists. Fire stick!
Don't just stand there. Help me, you fucks. Talk. Do whatever you can to keep them away from us.
Oh, an escort mission. How fun!
Oh my.
If
Tutorial.
If Matsugane is self-run out, the game will end. I cannot believe that I am doing a fucking escort mission. Matsugane, could you not walk towards the guys? Please! This is dumb. The fact that the Matsugane is walking towards the enemies because he's trying to follow me instead of like sitting in a centralized location away from them. Not centralized, but a corner. I mean, I guess at least the AI right now is kind of dumb and just kind of sits there and stares at him, but I don't think that's gonna last very long. Okay, that exploded, I guess. Ow.
You fucks. You're about to get tabled.
No, I'm not. He's about to get key thrusted. Get up so I can kill you. Ah! Once again, these guys are dead. I'm leaving them in a burning, exploding building. These guys are dead. Like, this is murder. Ow. Like, self-defense murder, I guess, but this is still murder. Into fire you go. I'm Matsugane. I heard you were supposed to defend me, but I'm gonna keep walking into the guys, cause we couldn't afford a better AI. Bomb. Very convenient. These explosions are happening in just the perfect way that I have a route out. How convenient. All right, Nick, is this door locked or not?
I don't know. Fucking wasn't it locked before?
Oh, it's locked. Hot. What key was it? Or it's just key, right? There we are. Couldn't have picked the key out of the fire. Brah, gas cans! Brah, gas cans! Fire and flames!
I'll handle this. Stay back.
Hamura's not beat up anymore.
Who's this?
Ozaku. Orzaki. Which is a rank in sumo. So his name is just a rank in sumo. And he's the fat guy. too slow. Oh, I'm big. Big man on campus. Jump! That's a lot of propane tanks to just kinda have. I'm gonna run away now. God damn it. Alright, I know this building is like literally exploding around us, but round 2! I activate, lightning mode. Lightning mode. Lightning mode! Into the fire! Flames we carry on. Alright, one second. This boat is exploding. If we leave him here, he's just dead. You were a boss! How are you losing to these scrubs?
He's not losing the scrubs, he's losing the Cane Man.
Captain,
That's not Cane Man.
okay?
You don't know that. He's about to pull out a
He's
cane.
about to pull out the cane.
I know it's not.
It's
Yeah,
a completely
it's not Cane
different
Man.
guy. Alright, I guess
Yeah.
he's leaving. I will admit, there's a lot of you. I'm the mole.
I can't afford another jacket.
I've had this jacket for 20 years.
This is my mother's jacket. I use it to murder.
Oh, fuck.
The mole. Right, real quick, right? Matsugane just turns and shoots him and we're done.
Is that the mole?
Yeah, don't you recognize him from the cutscenes?
Matsugane, you gonna do anything, or you just gonna let him? Ah, alright. Matsugane, you could have prevented that. Oh, I guess you did.
And probably the stupidest way.
It's probably the stupidest way you could have read it. You could have, like, pushed him. If you had time to jump in front of the bullets, you had time to push him. Look at his shaky arm. Bang, bang.
Literally
Ah,
have time to shoot him.
There's a locker in the way. I couldn't possibly. Bang. Alright, he is now shot 7 times, and that is a 9-round gun.
Maybe he's got an extendo.
Alright, he has 1 more shot left. There's also a Yakuza game where Kiryu shot an RPG out of the air from a moving car.
Why?
Why? Because there was an RPG coming at him. And he went, no! Bang! And then there was a helicopter and he shot the pilot in the head so it crashed. And then he had the gall to say, I don't kill people. That's beneath me.
I wish I wasn't right.
Oh, Nick, we reached the part where everything's exploding.
You didn't have to protect me.
We reached the part where everything's exploding, Nick.
When I
Yeah.
heard what you said,
Does everything else explode at the end of the game?
Yakuza games, yes.
this is all my fault.
There's Zero the helicopter thing.
I wasn't
There's one with a very similar thing to this of skyscraper exploding.
because of that. You family.
I have to remember all of them.
The line.
But yeah, so there's always a point in the game where everyone has guns and everything's exploding. It's usually in the last 2 chapters.
I looked the other way. And just
Because we gotta crank up the tension or something.
It was easier that way. I'm not going to blame you for all of that.
Well, you know what? Matsugane dying for me has made me have a change of heart, and I am now a good guy. And I have totally earned this character arc.
I'm sorry. No, not like that.
I have earned this redemption arc.
I
I wanted you dead a bunch of times, but now I'm like really sad that you're dying.
I held you at gunpoint and almost shot you like 4 times an hour ago.
You old fool. You didn't need to go that far.
I only did what any father would have.
Matsugane-san!
Just hold on.
Just hold on. I know you have 3 bullets.
I know you have
in your
3
stomach.
bullets in your torso, and you're like 80.
For me.
You'll be fine.
Get out.
Not without you. Let's go.
You should start moving now. The building's exploding. Alright, Matsugane, have you had your change of heart, or are you still gonna be a jackass?
The mole is Kuroiwa.
Okay, there we go. Who?
Who? That doesn't mean anything.
Who is that?
Kuroiwa's the one you want.
That's a name.
Show us who Kuroiwa is, game. I don't remember. These games throw so many names at me. No, Nick, it's Shirt Guy.
Oh, no.
We fought him like 6 times, and now he's dead. No. We only have like 4 models. Where's Kaido? Is he doing good?
And Patriarch Matsugane?
He died.
He didn't make it.
Very unsurprising.
No.
Kuroiwa.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, how convenient. This girl is about to tell us who Kuroiwa is.
I think this is Kuroiwa.
Wait.
Kuroiwa.
Kuroiwa. Yeah,
At the
it's
center
Kuroiwa.
of the crime scene, eh, Yagami?
I told you, Nick. The lawyers were in it. I told you. Called it.
What's going on?
I didn't know which one. I knew one of them was behind it.
We just need
Isn't
to have
that
a
like
little
the
chat,
evil,
Mr.
like, that's the asshole lawyer?
That's the
right?
asshole lawyer, yeah, who's been an asshole the entire game. I called it.
He looks fine to me. I'll watch after him otherwise.
He looks
Are you a
fine.
doctor now? He needs professional attention.
Enough protesting. He'll be just fine with me.
Okay,
You don't even
Kuroiwa,
have reason.
real quick.
It's okay.
If your plan is to walk up to again, so this lady is like a prosecutor, like one of the chief prosecutors in the area. If your plan is to walk up and say, "I will take care of this guy," and then he shows up dead, like,
You had
Or
yourself
missing.
one hell of a night.
what is your plan?
Doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon. Could you at least take these off?
I need to beat
I
your
might not
ass.
get booked.
Afraid I can't. Wouldn't you know, someone went and lost the key.
Why can't we be Kiryu, who could just break those cuffs
And it would
Hamura
just
told
be
me
scowling
everything.
right now.
and just be scowling?
Told me who you really
It'd
are.
be so much cooler if we were Kiryu, because he would just be angry, and then he'd eventually break the cuffs and then just kind of walk out.
And Shintani's all you too.
Wait,
I'm onto you.
wait, Yagami, that's a really dumb idea.
But there's only one detective here.
Yeah, that's really stupid. You're in custody right now.
You're in custody in a room with the assassin. Telling him you know he's the assassin is not a good idea.
I'm asking the questions around here, so
You aren't denying it.
For some reason.
why don't you start by telling me what you were doing when you first noticed the fire?
Hamura getting away
I was
is
being
what's
told
gonna
who the
make
mole
you
was.
good.
It's you.
It's
You
you.
missed your big chance.
Can you tell me who started the fire?
You.
Matsugane-san is dead because of you.
Your buddies.
So the moment I get out, your ass is mine.
Threatening a cop in the precinct is probably not a good idea, but he's also being a dumbass and not denying any of this.
I don't think you realize. 89 gives me complete immunity.
Are you admitting to
Well-
it?
I'm talking about
In an interrogation cell that has a recorder?
They see everything. When it comes to protecting 89's interests, there's no limit to
Once
what
again,
Once
if the drug
again-
just fucking kills you.
If the drug just kills you, that doesn't work.
eventually. And that's a fate you'll both share.
You're just admitting all of this in an interrogation room that has a camera in a corner and recording.
All that matters is proving that you murdered them.
Eh.
If you think you scare me, sorry. You has-been fraud.
What? What's that mean? Oh, hey.
Roiwa-san, there's a call for you.
Just 1 second.
Should I take over?
Nah.
Just 1 second.
through here.
I'm done now. What the fuck? Guilty of all charges and
The fire at the cabaret. Tojo clan and Kyorei clan Yakuza are both responsible for starting it. Luckily, Yagami-san just happened to be nearby and saw the whole thing. This case is closed. Thank you for your time.
Come on, you know Yagami enough to know he's not going to drop this. Like, you know for a fact this he doesn't drop things.
I'm Yagami. I'm exhausted. I just want to crash.
I'm
Yagami,
not going to.
is your plan to just go to sleep right now? Is that your plan? Truly brilliant plan. To go to sleep at the office where the assassin, who you know is an assassin and wants to kill you, has the keys to? I'm a genius. I've been wanting to, like, talk about, fucking...
Did you see what that dude just said?
No, there's a lot of...
Mister, are you Yagami?
That's a bomb.
Who's asking?
I have a present for you.
That's a
What is it?
bomb.
I don't know. Some guy told me to give it to you.
Yagami,
He said he was a friend.
that's a bomb.
Oh, and he said to open it right away.
Here, kid, you open it.
Yagami, that's a bomb.
What?
Wow. Or...
God damn it.
Wonderful, Yagami-san. Such stunning reflexes. You even avoided doing any property damage.
Who
Well, did you enjoy my...
are you?
It was given to me as a gift by an old business partner of
I
mine.
have a shiny green
Who
suit.
the hell are you?
Oh, pardon my rudeness. This is my card.
It just says Caden guy.
Koga?
Koga?
Oh, you don't know me? I see. I see.
Yagami, please connect the dots.
In that case, perhaps I should start over. My name is Matsuhisa
One of the...
Koga.
Why are they angry at me?
Came to see what all the fuss is about. And introduce you to my way of doing things.
Alright, so this is a completely unrelated gang group. It has nothing to do with any of this, and they just
You know,
really
our
hate Yagami.
reputation has taken quite a hit thanks to your
Huh?
antics.
This is the Kahin gang.
being the case,
They have literally nothing to
to
do with the
me,
plot so
let's
far.
stick to this farce.
And they just really hate Yagami and want to beat him up because Yagami beat up one of them.
Enough talk. Show me what you can do, Yagami.
This is what I mean by the game gets very patty. Oh. I choose fire mode.
No smite mode?
It's on cooldown. Ow.
Did you just throw a motorcycle at you?
Yes. That's a bomb. Cone move, go! Alright, now I need a... That's a gun! Hype. That's a bomb!
You gotta watch out. He's got fucking gun kata.
He really does have gun kata. I mean, see, I have hyper armor mode. Bah, 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 bah. That is just straight gun kata. Kick. Ow, ow, ow.
Get fucked.
You see that right there, where he did my entire health instantly. That right there is why I don't do these fights seriously and I just cheese them.
You guys are the farce.
Enough talk. Show me what you can do, Yagami-san.
What if we just killed the player instantly? Funny joke.
Funny joke.
I'm flashbang. Flashbang went off behind me. Ow, my health. Ow, my health. Man, I love having bosses whose basic attacks break my guard, and I can't dodge them. And then they get hyper armor. My hyper armor, loser! See, I also have hyper armor mode. Fuck you. Die. Anyway. Insta killed from full health.
You're
Feels
as
good.
strong as they said you'd be. It seems fortune is not on my side today.
I'm gonna leave now.
I surrender. You win.
Huh? Already?
In the business world, one must always know when to withdraw. If Matsuhisa Koga lost to some thug on the street, our reputation would be in tatters. My business partners would never take me seriously again.
I don't know why they would to begin with.
Now I must return.
Nice.
Until the day I get revenge.
Okay, so now this guy's just gonna be a recurring random encounter who have the exact same skill set and health as he did just now. But he's just a random encounter.
That's a shame. That's actually like one of the cooler character designs I've seen so far.
Alright, so once again, our genius plan is we know there's an assassin who's after us, who has the key to our house that we're going to right now. And there's that guy who just attacked us outside of our house. Well, time to hit the hay. Oh, hey. I'm sleepy. Can you get out of my room? I'm gonna go to sleep. Couch.
What happened with Kaito-san? Is he okay?
Doctor said he'll be back on his feet in a few days. We took him to some back alley joint. Hush hush, you know?
Didn't realize you had those kinds of connections.
He got shot in the stomach and then just kinda bled out for like an hour. How is he good?
That's what I thought. Kaito-san was pretty insistent, though. Said he didn't have time to deal with a bullet in the gut.
That's Kaito.
How'd everything go with you? I heard the Cure Club burned down.
Yeah, things were tough.
One of my days, Dad.
Sounds like you could use
the last thing he said to me was bragging about buying, paying for my law degree. Then he died.
Safe too. I'm gonna go pass out at home.
Okay, bye, I guess. By the way, there might be gunmen outside. Have fun.
Good night.
Yeah, don't warn him or anything, Yagami. That'd be too. Shuffle. Eat food that my landlord gave me. Wait. Yagami, did you pull a stew out of your fridge and go, ooh, it's warm?
No, I think he said it would microwave it. No?
I think he said it's warm. I could be wrong. I was just kind of wasn't really paying attention. Crash on sofa.
Actually, no. He said someone put that in the fridge for him.
But yeah, no, his landlord just kind of puts food in his fridge.
Yeah, and he comes home back like 2 weeks later and eats it.
Yagami-kun? It's Mafuyu. Did I wake you up?
You need something?
Who's Mafuyu?
Claimed another victim.
That was the lady in the white.
Yeah,
Okay.
the game, the character of the game wants to have a love interest to be, but the game also wants you to have a dating mini game, so she isn't.
Alright, real quick. Before we continue and get a more cut. So, there are 3 characters you can date in this game. The first one is a pop star who you save from getting raped.
Who is 19.
Okay. Who is 19. Yagami's like 30 something. 30 something.
Mid-30s, something like that. Early 30s.
Like nearly twice her age. You save her from getting raped, and then you go on, you start dating her. That's one of the ones.
Wow, that's just a wonderful way to start a relationship.
That's a wonderful way to start a
it's not going to be problematic.
The other one is a girl who's getting her panties stolen, and then you ask her if you can have a pair to catch the guy.
No, you don't ask.
The brother.
Like, no, you're like, her brother brings up, yo, you should buy her some panties to catch the guy, and you can be like, no, that's stupid, and her brother insists. And then Yagami is like, yeah, that makes sense.
And then you date her. And then the third one, who's the only one that isn't related to that kind of thing, is an absolute insane psychic lady. So you meet her, and she goes, "Oh, you will be faced with evil and black."
And she's a bird?
No, she's just a person. And then you go through the quest, and then there's a restaurant that's called, like, In Black, and they try to scam you. And you go, "I was scammed." You go, "I warned you!" And then you can somehow date her, I guess.
Word.
Alright,
what happens if you go upstairs? Can you do that?
I think I can. I don't think there's anything up here, though. No, I can't. There's boxes in the way.
Oh, right.
I
You
could
just
never
escaped multiple floors of a burning building, but some boxes have outmatched you.
I'm Yagami. Alright, so I do want to talk about this thing, because I think it's a fun conversation. So Nick and I have been watching Boruto, because it's fun to watch it and make fun of it. Because it is. There's so much shit you can make fun of in anime if you're not taking it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And Boruto and Naruto in general are, like, really bad about that. So where we are right now, the antagonist is an 18-year-old guy, whose great plan is to kill Boruto so we can start a war with Naruto and the Leaf Village. Which, Nick will agree, anyone who's watched Naruto probably agree that war is being extremely generous for what that would be.
You would get annihilated. No?
Slaughter would be.
Yeah, Naruto solos, and then but also Sakura would show up. Who, you know, she's no slouch. Does not anything that, you know, fucking Naruto.
Oh,
nothing
real
about
quick.
Naruto. But then also Sasuke would show up because his whole thing is peace through fear. So,
real quick, in one of the light novels, which is canon, it states that Sakura is now as strong as Guy in Eight Gates, which A is bullshit, but whatever. But I was thinking about it, and I think I realize what's happening in a way that actually makes sense. We as anime watchers, you know, we watch Naruto and we see everything that happens. He is a dipshit 18-year-old who's probably only reference for how strong Naruto is the stories of other dipshit fighters. And